It's for all those pastors. Whether they come, any pastor will come with this in our place. This place, no be pastor. I said it openly. Any pastor will come on our broadcast. We sit down here. It's not a pastor.
How?
Thank you. May everything go viral. Emo they talk. It's not a viral. First of all, this broadcast, when they do so. Now for the body of Christ, I'll be for everybody. Thank you. And we are not for everybody. If you are people, you are supposed to preach to everybody, but you are not supposed to be like everybody. So any pastor we come here, we talk against another pastor, we talk against another person, it's not a pastor.
No. Sorry, I have to quickly come in here.
Okay,
I'm confused.
I'm not condemning your show. Don't get me wrong.
No. I don't even care if you condemn the show.
No. Don't get.
Let me come in here, please.
Okay.
So you said that any pastor who comes to the podcast is not
this broadcast
to this particular podcast is not a pastor. When Jesus was in the world, he was reaching out to people.
Okay.
Regardless of who they were.
Okay.
Prostitutes, whoever.
Okay. So when the pastor came here, did he win you? Were you not saved?
Look. That's not the.
So he's sitting down with the sinner. If you are telling me Jesus came to sit down with everybody, are you a sinner?
Excuse me, I'm not done.
Are you a sinner?
Sorry. The pastor did not come here.
Okay.
For only us that were sat here.
Okay.
People were going to watch this podcast.
Okay.
And the people, both the saved, both the unsaved, this podcast, people were going to watch it.
Okay.
And I put it to you that even if that's the pastor you're talking about is the one in my head that came here.
No, you are the one that...
No, what I'm even saying... What I'm even saying... Sorry, excuse me. What I'm even saying... Please, guys, please. What I'm even saying is that there are people who were in the body of Christ, who were the pastors and evangelists and deacons and deaconesses that tuned in to watch so that they will hear what the pastor had to say. And secondly, when you are a man of God, I think there should be hotels for men of God too. Because if you are a pastor and you go on holiday and somebody just checked out of the room that you are going to sleep, you don't know what went on that bed before they left.
Okay,
no, wait.
I want you to learn something.
Before they left. So are you going to say you will not lodge in the hotel? Because human beings have been coming to the hotel and going away.
Thank you. Now, you want me to talk now? God bless you, because your mood just changed.
Change.
And everything is about understanding. Once you get offended by a word, then you are not ready to learn.
Teach me.
Because I'm not going to condemn you. I'm not ready to add. Because that's
so
why
you just condemned the person that came on the show.
You see, you people are the problem. Did I mention anybody? I say any pastor who come to the broadcast and talk against any man of God that is not in love, is not a true man of God. I stand on it. In love. What are we talking about?
Okay, so wait, let us be clear.
No, I said it now. You are the one. I said any pastor that comes to this that accept to come to this you guys broadcast and talk against another man of God, it's not a man of God. And I will say 1 million times, nobody can do anything about it.
Okay, so
because I'm not a pastor.
Jaga.
Everybody send me. I don't send them.
Jaga.
Now Jesus I sent.
Jaga, to be clear. Testimony, Jaga, to be clear. You're saying that if a pastor
read that thing now. Read that thing.
Wait, before I read that. You are saying if a pastor comes on this platform and speak against
another pastor,
he's not a real pastor.
He's not a pastor.
Okay, Romans 14 verse 4. Romans 14 verse 4.
No, I have it. Look.
Okay, who are you to judge the servant of another?
Servant of another.
To his own master,
to his own master. Or false. His own master. Who says our master? Lord Jesus Christ.
And he will stand. For the Lord is able to make him stand.
To make him stand. It's not you. It's not what you say. It's not what you say, that you read your own.
It's the same thing now. Do not judge and you will not be judged. Do not condemn and you will not be condemned.
Thank you.
Forgive and you will be forgiven. Give and it will be given to
Thank you.
But sir, I hope you know that this doesn't just have to do with just Christians alone. Also means you have to respect other religions.
Thank you. Now listen, this is where we go to. See, because you are gifted. So because you are a pastor does not mean apostles, all those people that prophesy, they are not anybody. What is he saying in his word? He said he gave us different gifts. He gave some apostles, some teachers. Some pastors they are very good teachers. You will never see blind see in their church. And somebody will say, how can you be going to a church when blind does not see? How can you go into a church where all they preach is this? Who are you?
You know, I'm not against people who condemn. I'm not for people who condemn others. What I reacted to was you saying that anybody that
No, now you got my point. You're not supposed. No, anybody that comes. I need to put it very, very straight. Maybe no strictly me. Pamper. If I don't get out of all the English what I bring come, I don't get one way I bring way soft. No mind me, sweetheart. I'm very sorry if I but you can understand what I'm saying.
Now I understand.
If we are here, you understand me? We are supposed to say things. See, let me tell you. There's something I've noticed. People they preach things based on waiting then think, no be waiting God tell them. What are we talking about? Go carry a show will get Bible passage, we go support in your show. You go catch who they smoke, you go today, you go tell you say where Bible do we know so good. But you know say they kill your heart. Waiting God tell us, he say he has given us the spirit to choose between life and death. So must everything now lay in Bible. Because you got no pride and let me say you don't get sense to know say no good. You don't get what I'm saying. So me, my own kind of thing is that don't say something that will make order. You know, I told you guys asked me some questions. I say for some things I cannot say because of people that are not matured. I cannot tear my home. I cannot tear my home. A lot of nonsense where they go and where they say it. Anyway, let's just we'll come to that. For the pastor, that's how I joined Christ Embassy.
The Honest Bunch podcast has been under fire of recently for some of their takes and some of the things they are being alleged to have done. And when I came across this video of this guy, this Jaga, I personally think that he spoke very well about men of God, but something that he said that made me want to push back a little, or maybe give my own thoughts on the whole issue, is when he said that if any man of God comes on that podcast and criticize other men of God, that person is not a man of God. And we all know who he was referring to. Let's be honest, we do. Let's be honest, we do. Now, this is the thing I find so hypocritical with some Christians, because they will say and quote the Bible to tell you that you have no right to condemn a man of God, that judgment is left for the Lord. But within the same line of telling you all that, they are criticizing you. This is a hypocrisy I find with some so-called Christians. They are quick to point out to everyone how we should not speak poorly of preachers. After all, God is watching every single one of us. That's what they will say, which I totally understand. But my problem is, why saying that, they will just casually throw in words that are meant as a condemnation to you who have criticized the man of God. So, if that's not hypocrisy, I don't know what it is. You saw Jaga in that video saying that if a pastor came on the Honest Bunch podcast and criticized other pastors, that particular pastor is not a man of God. Why would he say such a thing? Does he think that we all need to just give the go-ahead on every single issue? Does he think that we live in a society where we cannot call out each other? Does he think that religion is a code whereby everything is yes, 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 and never no, no, no? Or better still, if the Honest Bunch podcast is not a place for preachers to call out other preachers who are doing things in excess, then which place would be convenient or would be comfortable enough for Jaga to accept that preachers can then call out other preachers? Where? The pulpit? The arena? Which place would be good enough for Jaga? Which place? Listen. To me, it doesn't matter the place. The place is immaterial. The most important thing to me is what was being said. If a pastor comes into the street and call out other pastors, I don't care if it is in the street or not. I just care about what he said. What was the calling out he did? What was the error that he pointed out and tried to correct? To me, that is the most important thing. That is it. So if you go out there and trying to blame or castigate Dr. Abel Damina because he said things that you don't like, well, it's your own business. The Honest Bunch podcast is a place where you can reach a wider audience. And if any man of God or if any person who is trying to reach out to the people saw a platform that can give him this opportunity or give her the opportunity to reach a wider audience, why shouldn't they take the opportunity? Why? I would take it any day, anytime. I would. This is the same thing, or this has been the same phenomena with politicians. You see us, the commoners, defending and protecting a politician who has embezzled government money, who has squandered all the opportunities that were supposed to be for us, who has derailed our future, who has corrupted other officials. Just because that person is from our tribe, is from our local village, is from our community, we cannot see beyond that. We cannot see all the negative impact that person has on us. We cannot see all the destruction that person has caused to us. We just go supporting him, defending him. And even when others start screaming that this person is a criminal who deserves to be arrested, we defend the person, we defend the politician, and we will scream that because he is not from your tribe, that is why you are persecuting him. Because he is not from your tribe, that is why you are against him. So we cannot let this happen. Because he is from our tribe, you want to see him go down. We cannot see beyond ethnic lines. That is a big problem. That is really a massive problem.